Now, the Fox 23 Severe Weather Team has brought you continuous coverage of that EF2 tornado that hit midtown Tulsa just after 1 Sunday morning.
And today, our Fox 23 meteorologist went to check out the damage in the hardest hit areas. We begin, though, with meteorologist Brad Carl in the Fox 23 Severe Weather Center with the strength of Sunday's tornadoes.
Yeah, even though we've been talking about this EF2 tornado in midtown, there were actually 3 separate tornadoes that actually hit. That first one, though, in midtown was the strongest. That's the National Weather Service survey, got upwards of around EF2 strength, around 120 to 130 miles per hour. It got to around the north side of St. John's Broken Arrow campus and then kind of dissipated for a little bit. And then a new one touched down just east of that. That counts as a separate tornado, and that was an EF1 with peak wind speeds around 90 to 100 miles per hour. There was also a third. This is the other tornado warning that happened about 5 to 10 minutes after the first one that went from right around the Ulaga area and made its way up north toward Talala. That was also an EF1 with peak winds around 90 to 100 miles per hour. Now, we don't tend to get August tornadoes very often. It's actually fairly rare. The last time we had an August tornado in Green Country was in Mays County back in 2011. Up until Saturday night's tornado, though, we actually only had 16 total tornadoes in Green Country ever in the month of August, with data going back to about 1950, and only 2 that ever touched down in Tulsa County, including the EF1 back in 1955. That was right near ORU's campus, and then an EF2 on August 20th, 1958. That was up closer to around areas in Owasso. Now, Chief Meteorologist James Aydelott has been out in the field surveying the damage and getting a look at just how strong some of those storms have been. And James, what can you tell us about what the strength of these storms have been based on just the damage that you're seeing to some of those buildings and businesses out there?
Well, Brad, the first damaged spot that we stopped at was at TGI Fridays, and you could see that was a very well-engineered steel truss building. We come to this building here, and you can see all this debris on the front and a lot of brick debris. Notice, though, that has just been pushed down into the parking lot. I'm standing in, thankfully, what was an empty parking lot when this hit, but you can see over my left shoulder what could have happened if this tornado would have hit when this strip center was busy. That brick facade crumbled down on those cars. If you would have been anywhere in or just getting in or out of one of these cars, you could have been very seriously injured. Thankfully, this was deserted at 1:15 in the morning. Now, our Fox 23 SkyView network drone is up right now, and you can see as we look toward the Remington Tower building, all of that damage. Now, we also say tornado winds get stronger with height, and I think you can see that pretty clearly how much more damage there is as you get higher. The number of windows on each floor that are damaged or knocked out just gets progressively higher until you get to those top 2 levels. Now, we can swing that camera around and you can see exactly where we're standing in front of that Panera Bread, just on the west side of Hudson and 41st, and all the way down through a couple more strip centers to the South Roads Village and just to the north of Promenade Mall. So again, counting our blessings that this hit at 1:15 to 1:20 in the morning instead of 1:15 to 1:20 in the afternoon, when not only 41st Street but all of these parking lots would have been full of people on a tax-free back-to-school shopping weekend. So as rough as it was, I'm not trying to underplay how significant this tornado is. This could have been a whole lot worse if it would have struck during business hours, Brad.